All right, your last task on here is you are going to make an argument. Tell me, is fire living or is it not? Now, some of you guys might be like, duh, I know the answer. That's not the point. The point is, I want you to learn how to make a scientific argument backed with evidence. So here we go. Fire grows, it reproduces, and it consumes whatever is in its path. So is it living? You're going to use the 7 characteristics of life, what you've learned earlier from this lesson, to create an argument telling me it is or it isn't. And then you have to explain why, right? And right here it says, don't worry about being right or wrong. That's not my concern right now. My concern is creating good argument. Use what you know about the 7 characteristics of life to come to a conclusion. So here's the thing, guys. I don't want you Googling. You could very easily, is fire living? And cut and paste and come up with some stuff. And that's your challenge doing all of this either virtually or doing this with the Chromebooks is being an authentic learner, not copying and pasting material because anyone can do that. I want you to learn how to make the right argument, right? Build your writing skills. So here's one way I can help you do that. I'm looking for your paragraph because you're going to write a paragraph. Oh my gosh. How mean of the teacher to ask you to write a paragraph, but I'm going to ask you to, okay? And I want you to consider using some of these sentence frames. They are in order from very simple. So if you're really stuck and you don't know where to get started and you just want a simple start, boom, there it is, to more sophisticated towards the bottom, meaning it's going to enrich your writing, make it more mature, make it just that higher level. So think about where are you at with your writing skills and where do you want to challenge yourself? So here's your options. I believe fire is living or is not living because, and then you tell me why. But then you got to continue because I want you to write five sentences. So give me more reasons. You've got 7 characteristics of life. So technically, I mean, you could do a sentence per characteristic if you push yourself. Okay, so think about that. How am I going to break this up into 5 sentences? Next, fire is clearly living or not living because, and give me a quick answer, and then back it up with more evidence. According to the 7 characteristics of life, I believe fire is living or not living. You decide. And then while some people believe fire is living or is not living, I believe the opposite, or I believe it is, or you can decide exactly how that's set up because, and so what we say, this is a counter argument and this is your argument right here. So a counterpoint and your point. This is the more advanced sort of way you could write this out. So you're going to post your answers here and then making sure that you use complete sentences, and you can't see because of the stinking things in the way, but it says 5. Use 5 sentences, all right? Push yourself. It's important that you do that. So we're going to click here. It's going to pull up an Edpuzzle, or not Edpuzzle, sorry, I just read that. It's going to pull up a Padlet. And I think that you may have already done this in one class. And if you have not already done a Padlet, it's so easy to do. You're going to post your paragraph right here. I hit a plus sign. And if you haven't logged in yet, like see it shows my name, you can click right here. See this little icon? Yours will probably be some sort of blank icon. You can click there and log in with your Gmail account so it knows who you are. And making sure that I pay attention. Look, this says title, so I might call it fire, right? Or is fire living? Or who knows? You can title it however you want. And then I would type my answer. Oh, just joking. Right? And then I would continue to make it a whole paragraph. If you're feeling particularly fancy and funky, you can totally feel free to snap a picture of yourself. Or if you click on those 3 buttons, you see that, those 3 buttons, I can upload a picture that I have saved. I can add a link. I can add picture or video. But what I want to challenge you to do is once you've done that, go ahead and find a GIF. And so let's find out how we do that. Nope. Link? No. Google. That's what I wanted. Okay. Just joking. What I want you to do instead is I want you to click on this awesome little internet Google search. Let's move me. And already it told me, because of my title, it knew that I was probably talking about fire, and that might be what I want to search. If you want to type something else in, you can, but like, look, you can find different gifts. I recommend you don't take the first one because, well, probably everybody's going to do that. So challenge yourself to find one that's interesting to you, making sure that it's classroom appropriate, right? Like, we don't want to do something inappropriate. So you can take a picture, a GIF. I challenge you to post that as well with your paragraph. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.